Firstly, it was a very good video call to invite Mr. Zelensky personally to Berlin, because this showed the eminence of the event. And it was a very good, I would say, political statement to bolster the situation of Ukraine. Secondly, Mr. Merz took leadership. One might now ask, why not the European Union as such? Why not the European Council? Why not the European Commission? And this is exactly the point with European integration. There is no common position on Ukraine. And so one leader took the chance, took over, and this was Mr. Merz. The point is, the Europeans issued a paper and that presented afterwards to Mr. Trump. And Mr. Trump took his time to listen to them, which is not absolutely necessary for him, because he could have sent Mr. Vance. So all in all, the meeting was firstly politically necessary, and secondly, it was the good chance for the Europeans at least to show the world what we do think, what tomorrow should be the outcome in Alaska. We do see that the two leaders want to at least sit at the table, and this is a very big success. Firstly, for Mr. Trump, because 3 years on, no one could take Mr. Putin out of his country in the Western Hemisphere. And he invites him, and he does follow the invitation. This is a big point for Mr. Trump. For Mr. Putin, it does show he is still so important that the leader of the Western world invites him to his own country, and therefore he joins. So what may be the outcome? Mr. Putin will have to deliver at least something for Mr. Trump, which he can sell at home, and that might be a ceasefire towards Ukrainian cities in the hinterland. Nothing more, but nothing less. It would mean for the civilians that they could sleep through the night since 3 years the first time. So this is a first step to a peace. We can't expect much more, but we may be surprised. International law might give us a good handrail on that. The first thing is it is nothing more than a ceasefire, and this might be expected from tomorrow's meeting in Alaska. The next step would be a truce, which does mean we need more negotiations. And this is what Mr. Putin always says. He doesn't say yes to a truce without negotiations. Europeans want a truce and then negotiation. This is the big difference of the two sides currently. And maybe tomorrow's meeting may give us a kind of golden bridge between these two positions. But there must be at least something Mr. Trump can take with him to Washington, and that could be the ceasefire, and the next step might be then in Russia, something like a truce. And then we can start thinking about a peace talk, because peace talks mean that the Ukrainians must consider to give up territory. Otherwise, they won't have any chance for a peace treaty. Which would be easier if they stay with a truce, because as long as it's a truce only, one can say, legally spoken, this remains Ukrainian territory. It might be occupied, but from a legal point of view, it's still Ukrainian, and the Russians may claim it. So international law might give us some golden bridges. We will see what tomorrow happens if the two leaders find a way which they can sell at home and save their face.